It is Reflex and welcome back to another video. You guys might be wondering what my sensitivity is and what my settings are for Fortnite. If you are, then this is a video for you. If you aren't, then still you guys can look at my sensitivity, see what works for you. And I might be, obviously my sensitivity and my editing and my keybinds and everything all change pretty frequently for me. But I say we get into it. I'll show you my sensitivity first. This is my sensitivity. My X sensitivity is 8.0. My Y sensitivity is 7.5. Wireless controller target sensitivity might be a little bit low for most people, but it's a 0.25, so I can hit most of my shots. I have a 0.3 controller scope sensitivity because I like my shots to be not too slow, but not too fast. And my wireless controller building sensitivity is a 2.0, just so it's at max building sensitivity. It does help. You guys can see this when invert view is off, invert aircraft controls is on, because I like when I point up it goes up and when I point down it goes down, not the opposite way around. Don't use streamer mode, don't hide other players, don't have a matchmaking delay. It's supposed to be at a 0.8. My HUD at a 0.8 so I can see more on my screen. I do have show spectator on. Got sprint by default on. Sprint cancels reloading off so I can reload while I'm walking. Tap to search is on, so you can just tap it and then you're good. Toggle targeting off. Aim assist, obviously you're going to want that on. Reset building choices off, I didn't even see that. Edit mode aim assist, you're definitely going to want this off if you want to get better at editing and everything, because it just like drags you towards the square and you don't want that happening. You want it to be what you want. Turbo building, obviously you're going to be on. Turbo delete in creative, I think that is like use your phone to delete things, so that's on. Auto material changes on, you're going to want to have that on. Controller auto run is on. Allow cross-platform varieties, you're going to want that on if you have friends on other platforms. Auto open doors is off because I don't want to accidentally open one. Auto pickups weapons, definitely going to want that off. Well, you don't want that on. I'll just say that straight up. Auto for consumables, this was added last season or 2 seasons ago, I don't remember, where it just puts all your consumables towards the right. It helps with inventory sorting. You don't have to do everything. Bullet Pro build immediately, obviously you're going to want that on. Control edit hold time doesn't really affect me, but I just have it all the way down because I use, well, you guys will see what I am using now. Vibration off, you don't want that on, and then these don't really matter. You can have them on or off if you want. So we're gonna, brightness is at 0.7. Music volume's at 0 because I don't want to hear the volume. Sound effects is at 0.6. Voice chat volume is at 1.0. Cinematics volume is 0.71. Colorblind, I don't have any colorblinding anything. Alright, you guys ready for this? The big opening on what my new edit bind is. Remember, it used to be touchpad. Big button in the middle of the controller, which I got almost too used to at that point. Is, voila. I now use, if you can see at the bottom left, above hold the chat, I now use L3 to edit, which, that's why I have sprint by default on, because if I didn't have it on, all my running and everything would be messed up. But I now use L3 to edit. Now I know there's tons of people who use L3 to edit. Obviously I'm not the only one, but I have that there. So I'm getting used to it. If you guys can see in the front, of the video, start of the video, they were cut and edited, so I could just show you all the better editing I did during that like 30-40 minutes. I'm not even sure how much it was, maybe an hour of editing to get more used to it. And now my map is back to touchpad. If you guys want to see all this, you guys can just pause the video. Nothing really changed, I don't think, besides the edit. For my left stick, I have 0.07, which basically makes it so that, well, everything is a lot more responsive, I guess you could say. Now, beware, if you do put the left stick on 0.05, then you're barely going to be able to auto sprint. That's all I'm saying right now. If you want to auto sprint, with a 0.05, don't use L3 to auto sprint. And for right trigger, I got 0.05. It does cause a little bit of drift, as you can see in the bottom middle of the screen, but it really is very minor, so I don't really care. I think that's all of the settings. Yeah, if you guys want to see updated settings, or maybe like best settings for specific people, or like specific, I don't know, if you guys have any ideas for videos sometime, leave them in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.